Welcome to Friday Friends, RI Elder Info's weekly look at the organizations and individuals providing resources for Rhode Island seniors, caregivers, and professionals.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today on this fabulous Friday morning? It is a little chilly outside, so I hope you've got the heat on or a little sweater on, as my mom used to say. I am Deb Burton, the founder and creator of RI Elder Info and rielderinfo.com, where we provide the most comprehensive resources for seniors, caregivers, and professionals here in Rhode Island. And every Friday at 9 o'clock, I come on here live to do Facebook Friday Friends, where I interview different nonprofits, organizations, and educators that you need to know about. And here's the thing. Our topic today is so important. It is something that touches the lives of tens of thousands of Rhode Islanders. So it's really important that you help get the word out by hitting the like and the share button. Share this video with your community Facebook groups, your friends, your family members, because what we're talking about today is really critically important, particularly for those individuals who are caregivers. We're going to talk about some help that's available for caregivers out there to kind of give them a bit of a break. So for those of you who join me every week, you know that we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we could not do the work that we do here at RI Elder Info without the support of our sponsors and our donors. So I want to give a big shout out to Oak Street Health. They have been a wonderful supporter of RI Elder Info for 2 years now. They provide comprehensive primary care for individuals on Medicare. Also, big thank you to United Healthcare. They are wonderful insurers for individuals who are Medicare eligible. So I encourage you to reach out to Jennifer Barrows over at United. She can make sure that you have the proper plan in place to get you the care that you need, as well as Tamarisk Assisted Living. Great little assisted living place right over in Warwick by the mall. They really take care of you like family. And this production, what you're seeing here, would not be possible without the support of 321 Media. They do tons of live streaming, social media, and lots of cool stuff. So if you're looking to do cool stuff, reach out to 321 Media. And if you've ever visited the rielderinfo.com website, and I strongly encourage you to, because you're going to find lots of information there, that is from the Magic of England studio. They're an award-winning web design team located right here in Rhode Island. So again, we could not do this without the support of our sponsors and our donors. Our donors are individual folks just like you. You know, $5 can make a difference for us. You know, that's the world of nonprofits these days. So today, again, I'm telling you, we are going to have a great conversation about some resources for caregivers. And I encourage you, if you haven't done it already, hit the like button, hit the share button, because we're talking about some really important stuff today. So I would like to welcome my friend Hector up to the screen. Hi,
Good morning,
Hector.
Deb.
So Hector, you are with the Providence Diocese Elder Services, right?
Yes, that's the case. First of all, thank you for the invitation. This is a great opportunity for me to let the community know about the services that we have here at the diocese, exactly the Catholic Social Services of Rhode Island. And so thank you again for the invitation. And I hope that the information that I'm going to provide today is going to be useful. It's going to be simple and useful to all the caregivers in Rhode Island. Thank you.
I am really confident. So I just have, before we get started, I have one quick question. So you're with the Catholic Social Services Diocese of Providence. For the services that you're going to talk about today, and let me tell you that you guys offer some really amazing services. Do people need to be members of the Catholic Diocese?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
We don't ask for their religion preferences or inclinations. Not at all. No, has nothing to do with religion. We serve caregivers who need a break, who are in need of some assistance, some help. That's our goal. That's what we do here.
That is awesome.
So
Now
it has nothing to do with religion. No.
Perfect. So it doesn't matter what faith you may follow, or if you don't follow a faith at all, you
Not
can
at all.
still
Yeah.
get help. That is awesome. That is awesome. So I understand that you have a PowerPoint that can provide more information to our viewers, right?
Yes, that's the case, Deb.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
And this is the magic of Ben behind the scenes that can make these things happen.
Thank you. Thank you. So again, good morning to all those who are watching us today, and those who will watch this show in the future. Good morning, and I hope that again my short and simple information will provide the assistance that you are looking for at this moment, or you will need in the future. Because I mean, is almost the case that at any point we are going to be caregivers. We are going to be
Amen.
caregivers, and any point in our life. So it's a good thing to know where you can find some relief, some assistance. So again, my name is Hector Munoz, and I work for the Diocese of Providence with the Care Breaks program. The name of our program is the Care Breaks program. It used to be the Respite Care program, but now we changed our name like 4 or 5 years ago. So this is the Caregivers program. It's a program designed to relieve, to provide some assistance to caregivers. That's the goal of our program, to provide some help, some assistance to caregivers. In many cases, I receive phone calls from people who need some help. I mean, care recipients, they need some help, but they don't have a caregiver. And that's a very difficult situation for me and for our program, to let them know that at least they have a caregiver, they can apply for our program. If no caregiver, they can use our program. There are other programs in the state that they can apply for, but with our program, the person, the care recipient, has to have a caregiver. The caregiver has to be taking care of a person. So aging in Rhode Island, is not a secret that we not that we are an old state, but we have many people with whose age is or ages are over 65. This data that I use comes from the 2010 census. And that data tells us that in 2010, close to 152,000 residents in Rhode Island were over the age of 65. So close to 152, that's a lot of seniors. By the year 2040, like in 20 more years, the projection is that this number will increase in 75%. 75%. So we will have close to 265,000 seniors, people over the age of 65.
That is an amazing amount of people when you think about what we're going to need, to have over a quarter million people over the age of 65. That's amazing.
It is a good news that the life expectancy nowadays is longer. People are living longer, but along with that life expectancy come certain conditions like chronic condition like Alzheimer's, like Parkinson, arthritis, diabetes. All these conditions, in many cases, make this person who is living longer, but this person will need the assistance or help of somebody. So that's when this person, becomes a care recipient of somebody, a caregiver. So they come mostly the family, becomes somebody in the family or several people in the family becomes caregivers.
And I think
So
that's even happening more now because we've got the healthcare worker shortage, that family members are really stepping up to the plate.
that's something that we see, that I see here every day. People apply for our program. Once they are approved for our program, they call me and they tell me, Hector, thank you for the approval of my mom, dad, or my sister. Thank you, but I'm gonna put the program on hold at this moment because I'm not sure if I want to bring somebody to the house. Now they are accepting the services more than the big last year, 2021. It was tough for caregivers in Rhode Island because they needed the help, they needed some assistance, they needed some relief, but at the same time they were afraid. And okay, so we can see the need here in our community of those caregivers being in need of some assistance, some relief, and that's what we in Care Breaks we do. So can we go there to the next slide? Okay, so that data from 2010 tell us that 1 in every 5 homes in Rhode Island is involved in caregiving. It's like 20% of the state. Caregiving, it's not a secret that caregiver is stressful. People, in many cases, they put their lives and all their lives aside in order to provide some assistance to their loved one. So this creates, people get tired, they get very stressed about situations. In many cases, people become caregivers without knowing how to do these things. In many cases, they don't know. They have to assume the role of talking to doctors, to home care providers, to looking for resources. In some cases, they don't even know about the disease that mom or dad is facing now. So being a caregiver is not easy. It brings stress to the person who is caregiving. And here in our program, our goals are prevent caregiver burnout. That's something when at one point caregivers feel exhausted, feel like they need some help, but they don't know where to get that help. They need some assistance and relief, but they don't know where the resources are. In many cases, they don't know that we exist, and that's the good thing about programs like this, that we are bringing this information to the community. And our program tries to, one of our goals is to delay institutionalization. The people, in many cases, if we come and provide some assistance, then the caregiver, son or daughter or husband, they say, "Oh, I have some help, so let me keep my wife or my mom or my dad at home until now that I'm receiving this assistance." So our goal is to support caregivers in Rhode Island. Deb, can we go to the next slide?
Absolutely.
If you have any questions, you can ask me now. And
yeah, no, I think what you're saying is really important because the families are stepping up, but they're trying to balance, sometimes taking care of their own kids and grandkids or trying to still go to work. And if they could just get that break, that moment where they don't have to try to navigate, the social service system, the healthcare system, filling a pill box, all those different things that come with being a caregiver, to have that moment to just kind of take a breath.
Yeah, that's what we do in our program. So our Care Breaks program provides some short-term relief to caregivers. This is a copay program. We pay part of the cost for those services. I'll tell you exactly what services applicants and whoever is approved for the program is entitled to. So this is a copay program. We pay part of the cost for services, and the family or the care recipient, they pay the difference. We provide a break from typical routines, daily routines, and caregivers. We provide some peace of mind of caregivers now that they know that whoever is coming to their house is somebody who is trained and prepared to provide that assistance that they are providing. Can we go to the next slide, Deb?
There we go.
So again, at the beginning of my presentation, I was telling you that this program used to be the respite care program. Still, many people in our little Rhode Island, they know the program like respite. They call it. Is this respite? Yes, this is the care program.
Guilty as charged. I do sometimes refer to it as the respite program. I gotta put it in my head. It's now called the Care Breaks program.
Care Breaks program. But when people call, I used this respite program before. No, I want to talk to respite. This is Care Breaks. It used to be respite, and we are funded by grants by the Office of Healthy Aging, ACL. Administration for Community Living, and also Department of Human Health and Human Services. So we have been operating this program for over 30 years here at the Diocese of Providence, and you can see the services are available regardless of religion preferences. That was your first question at the beginning of my presentation.
Oh, there was a question that came in from Stephanie Bush. She wants to know, are these services for the whole state? Like, you don't have to live in Providence, you can live in other parts?
Yes. These services are for for people, caregivers all over Rhode Island. All over Rhode Island. When we approve clients for the program, we send list of vendors, agencies that provide the services that the care recipient is looking for, and those agencies provide services all over Rhode Island. Over Rhode Island. So Care Breaks in the year fiscal year 2021, we help 327 people with our program. Majority of caregivers are under the age of 60. Most caregivers are women.
And it's very interesting that the majority of the caregivers are under the age of 60.
And in most cases, they are still working. So they work, they have their own responsibilities, and besides that, they become caregivers. So that's why they need some relief, some assistance from our program. And 18% of those people that we serve were minorities.
So Hector, with 18% being minorities, is the Care Breaks application available in other languages, or do you have to speak English?
It is available in Spanish.
Okay.
And if there is, people from other communities, with other languages, and they need help, they need assistance filling out the form, we provide. We do things to help them. Okay.
Awesome.
So that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Language or the community that they belong to, that's not a problem. We try to solve those little problems here.
That's awesome, because it's really important that we reach all Rhode Islanders and not
Yeah.
just the folks who only speak English, but that we reach all Rhode Islanders in need. That's something that's really important um, to me personally as a human being, but also to RI Elder Info as a nonprofit. So that's good to know that if you speak another language, there's still help available.
Yes. Deb, who qualify for the care breaks program? An adult or child unable to be safely left alone, or who needs assistance with daily living. The person has to be living in the community, not in an institution, not in a nursing home, assisted living. No, the person has to be in the community, and the person is using another respite program. There are a few respite programs, so the person cannot be using those respite programs. Can we go, Deb, to the
Next slide.
Okay, so we have different options when using our program. Let me tell you how the program works. A caregiver calls me, or sometimes a caseworker, a case manager, sometimes from doctors' offices. They call me, Hector. We need an application. We need an application to apply for our for your care breaks program. So we send the application to the family, to the caregiver. It's a very simple application. Very simple application. We need that application back with proof of the care recipient's income. Care recipient's income has nothing to do with the income of the caregiver.
So if mom or dad is living in my house and I'm still going to work, it actually goes by what mom or dad, what their income is, not like the collective household
Their
income.
If it is a single person, the person income. If it is a couple, combined income.
Okay.
But it's only the care recipient has to do with the care recipient's income. Now, if the care recipient is a minor, so now we take in consideration the household income.
Got it.
Okay, so I received the application from the family. Again, it's a very simple application, and once we approve the person for services, I send the approval letter to the caregiver. Also, the caregiver will receive the list of vendors, and that list of vendors comes with the contact information for different agencies in the state, home care agencies, adult daycare agencies, and also nursing home and assisted living agencies. So the contact information is there. Now the caregiver, they decide which option they need. Some families or some caregivers, they say, oh, I need CNA services. I need home care services plus some companionship for my mom. I need somebody to stay with mom or dad. In the meantime, I go and do some food shopping. So they call those agencies, let's say a home care agency, and they tell, I need these services. And my mom or dad was approved for the Care Breaks program, and we want to use that program with using your services. And that's basically the way the program works. Now the agency calls me, Hector, we need an authorization for services. I just received a phone call from this caregiver, and they are going to use our services, so I need an authorization. We approve the authorization, and then services can start with them. Hello? Yes.
Yeah, I have a quick question. So I notice it's nursing homes and assisted livings are listed. So if the caregiver, I don't know, needs to go in and have their appendix taken out, or something that's scheduled ahead of time, will the Care Breaks program cover if if I need my loved one that I'm caring for to just kind of stay overnight in a nursing home or assisted living facility,
Yes,
can the Care Breaks program help with
yes, you
that?
can use our program for that purpose. In that case, I mean, if you know that you're gonna have as a caregiver, you're gonna have this surgery in 2-3 weeks. You call me, Hector. I take care of my mom, but I'm not gonna be available during this time. I have this surgery schedule. So can we? Yes, you can use our program. Our program provides amounts like for nursing home services um, based on the client's level based on the care recipient's income. We provide $3,000 for services, $2,500, $2,000, and you can use that money to our nursing home services. So what we do, we pay for that nursing home stay, we pay 75% of the daily cost.
Okay.
Up to, we have certain maximums for each level. For level 0, level 1, we pay up to 175 a day. 150 for level 2, 100 for level 3. So I will explain all those numbers to caregivers later when the time comes.
And
But
when you're saying that level 1, level 2, level 3, that has to do with how much the person is approved for through the Care Breaks program. That's not
exactly.
different levels of nursing homes.
So we have 4 levels. Level 0. Level 0 means that the person qualifies for this amount of money, and their copay is, in that specific case, 0.
Got it.
That's for low income.
Yep.
Level 1, we approve, let's say, for nursing home services, $3,000. $3,000, and para level 1, now they have a copay. How much that copay is, it depends how much the nursing home's daily rate is. If the daily rate is, let's say, $250 times 0.75, so we pay up to a maximum of $175. The rest is the family responsibility.
Okay.
So more or
and
less
then it goes up in increments, the 4 different levels.
Exactly, yes.
Got it. Okay.
So when we approve the case, we let the family know what level they are and how much their different copays are going to be for home care services, for CNA services, for adult daycare services, or for nursing home services. We let them know. But again, they can use our program for nursing home services, assisted living, adult daycare, and home care services. Yes.
Whatever best meets that individual caregiver and care recipient's needs.
Now,
so you don't say it has to be used for this.
No,
Good.
because each caregiver is different, and their needs also are different. So it's the caregiver who decide the kind of help that they need. I have received phone calls here from caregivers that they tell me, Hector, I'm going to my granddaughter's graduation in Carolina. My granddaughter, they live in North Carolina. She goes to college there. But my husband, I need somebody. I need to leave my husband in an institution because he has this condition, and so that's one of the typical cases that happens. And so it's the caregiver who decides when and the kind of services or assistance that they need, or how they want to use our program. Some caregivers, they say they save like their money for, let's say, springtime. Because I need to go and do this. In the meantime, my husband goes to a nursing home, or I will need somebody to come from an agency every day for 4 or 5 days from this many hours a day. So they decide what to do and how and when they want to do it.
That's awesome.
Now, we can we go? Can we?
You need the next slide?
Hold on.
Oh.
Can you go back? So my coworker Jen Vargas, she was going to talk to all our caregivers about this pilot nursing respite program. This is what we call a nursing student program. So with this program, nursing students from different local colleges, they come to the client's house to provide some assistance, supervision, some help, depending what the caregiver needs are. And these kids, these students, they come for free. They come free of charge. So you call, whoever is interested in that part of the program can call here and talk to me, and just tell me, Hector, we are interested in the nursing student program. I would like to bring like a nursing student to my house to be with mom or dad. In the meantime, they come for 3-4 hours a week, and that's a great program. That's a great program. People who have used that program in the past, they feel very comfortable. Many cases they want to keep those students coming to talk to mom and dad. Okay, so that's the nursing student program. That is also available to our caregivers.
That's a great program. And I like the idea that it's free. It gives the students real life experience. It gives the families a break. It is a great, great program. So I'm thinking next slide.
Please, Deb. So this again, the families, once they are approved for the program, they receive the list of vendors with the names of agencies all over the state, and for the different services. So it comes with it says home care agencies, adult daycare agencies, assisted living facilities, nursing homes. So the family receive this list of vendors, and it's their choice to pick and choose any agency. Some families, they feel more comfortable choosing an agency that is in their city, their community, but still an agency whose headquarters are in Providence. They might have providers or workers in Warwick, in Pawtucket, in South County. So they can, families, caregivers, they are welcome to call any of those agencies and to see if they can provide those services that they are needing now.
Yeah, I think that's something that's really important for people to understand, that just because a home care agency maybe is located in, I'll say, Pawtucket, doesn't mean that they don't have staff or a whole nother office in like Westerly. So don't feel like you're limited to only those home care agencies that are in your city or town, because almost all home care agencies cover the state in some manner or another. So I think that's really important for people to understand. You're not limited to just like what's around the corner for you.
Now, all these agencies we have, they need they go through a process with the state, so they are licensed, and they when they apply to become one of our vendors, they go through a process, an application, and they need to present the license that they receive from the state to provide these services. So caregivers can feel comfortable knowing that whoever is coming to their house, they are licensed and they are approved to do that, or nursing homes or adult daycare, they are licensed by the state to provide those services. Can we go to the next slide, Deb?
Yep. There we go. Oh, there.
So how to apply? You call here. My phone number is there, 421-7833. My extension, it is 212. We have other people working here, but you can call me. And also you are welcome to download the application from our website. Go to dioceseofprovidence.org and look for care breaks or elder services, and then you can download the application from there. Whatever is more comfortable for the person, you can do that. We try to work on those applications within the next, we say 14 days, but I usually, it takes me 2, 3 days, 4 days to work on those applications. I know that when a caregiver applies for the program, it's because they are in need. So I try to work as quick as possible on those applications. So 3, 4, 5 days later, the caregivers will receive, the approval. Most people qualify for the program. Again, one main requirement is that the person, the care recipient, has to have a caregiver. Sometimes I receive applications that are so painful for me because the person applied for the program, and then again, when we ask for information about the caregiver, they put themselves. And then I call them. No, I need who is helping you? No, I don't have anybody.
Right. And it needs to be a caregiver that needs a break.
Caregiver.
And if you're taking care of yourself.
This program exists because there are caregivers out there in need of some help.
Absolutely.
And then we are here. The Catholic Social Services. Our address is 1 Cathedral Square here in Providence, Rhode Island. And if once I decide what level, what category this family is going to be, we send this package out to them. And in many cases, families, caregivers call me, Hector, can you recommend an agency? I say, look, it's tough for me to, because all those agencies that are there in that list of vendors, they if they are there, it's because they comply with everything we ask for.
Yep.
So it's not easy, like, for me to recommend an agency. Sometimes we make exceptions. Some people, they feel this old lady call me, Hector, no, you gotta help me with this. I never deal with this before. So in that cases, we recommend some agencies in that area. But most of the time, we allow the caregivers to make their own decisions.
Right. And I know from personal experience that there are some agencies that provide very specialized care providers. So examples, there's some home care agencies that have care providers who say speak Russian or speak Cape Verdean or speak Spanish or Hmong, Vietnamese, and those home care agencies really specialize in that. So then, it makes sense, instead of saying, here's a whole list, call them all and good luck to you. You can say, well, this is the agency that usually has an individual who can come out and help you, and they, will be able to speak your language. So I think that's really important. One question that didn't really come up is there a maximum amount of income that the care recipient can have, or is this open to any? Because we kind of touched on income a little bit, and that there's 4 categories. Is there a maximum where somebody's no longer qualified that you can share?
Everybody qualifies for something. Everybody.
There we go.
Minimum, we have the minimum grant is $500.
Okay.
So no matter the income, let's say for over 38,000, over 38,640, 38,000 for an individual, they qualify for $500.
Wow, that's awesome.
It can be. The person's income could be 50,000, 60,000. They still qualify for 500. That's the minimum grant, 500. For couples, over 52,600.
Wow.
Over 52,260, 52. Over that, they still qualify for $500.
That is awesome.
So, and we have some limits, but over 38,000 for individuals and over 52, they qualify for the minimum grant that is $500. Yes.
That's it. This is an amazing program.
Yes, it is. It is, and I hope that after this program, I'm going to receive a lot of phone calls from people in Rhode Island who want to apply for the program.
I hope so too. Now, is there sufficient funding in the program? Or, I mean, we're in January now, so a lot of times programs have adequate funding right now. Is this a
Yes,
program that runs out of money towards the end of the year?
At this moment, we are in very, very good shape.
Good.
So people are welcome to apply. We have the resources to help the community. So yes, we don't have a problem. In the past, like 4 or 5 years ago, we had situations when we went to a waiting list. But at this moment, we are in good shape. So people are welcome to apply for the program.
That's awesome. Because there are programs out there that are wonderful programs, but they run out of funding so quickly because, not to say that this is not a wonderful program, but they're not well funded enough. So it's good to hear that when people need help, at minimum, they'll qualify for the $500 grant.
Mhm.
And that can make a huge difference for people.
Exactly. One very important thing or requirement from our program, Deb, is that the caregiver has to be an unpaid caregiver. It cannot be somebody who is being paid to do that job. So has to be like an unpaid caregiver. That's another main requirement and very important for
Right.
our applicants. Yes.
And that makes sense that, if somebody's getting paid to do this as a job,
Exactly.
then you take the day off if you need a break.
Mhm.
But when you're that family member who's coming in, and doing the errands for mom and dad, or helping in getting them in and out of the shower and cleaning the house and managing the medication and the doctor's appointments and all of those things that our caregivers do that they don't get financial compensation for, they're doing it from the goodness of their heart, that it's really important that this program is out there to be able to help them just get that moment of, okay, I don't have to worry right now. My loved one is cared for. Like I can take that worry off my head and put it aside. This is a great program, and I'm really glad you were able to come on today. Does your program need any kind of, if people wanted to help with this program or support this program, do you need volunteers? Do you need donations? Would any of those things be helpful?
Well, I mean, donations, I mean, always are welcome. Sometimes we receive small donations, mostly from people that receive assistance and help. I mean, through the program for some time, and the care recipient passes away or something. So a way that some caregivers show gratitude. They say, Hector, we are sending you this for the program, and those kind of contributions are greatly appreciated. Yes.
Yeah, every bit counts in this world, right? Is there anything else that people should know about the programs that you offer? We only have a few more minutes, but
we are here Monday through Friday from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. But sometimes for caregivers, maybe it's not easy to call us during the day. You can call at any time after hours, and we will return your phone call the next day. Also, you can email me. My email address is H for Hector, H Munoz, my last name, H Munoz, at Diocese of Providence, one word, .org. You can email me and request some information, documents, application, anything, and that's another way that you can get in contact with me.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's Munoz at dioceseofprovidence.org, or they can call you at the 401-421-7833 extension 212.
212, yes.
Yes. Okay. 212. And they can leave that message anytime.
Anytime.
They can download the application.
I'll answer. Actually, I mean, I'm pretty good returning my phone calls.
You are very, very good at returning your phone calls.
I try not to leave people there waiting. No, I try to take care of their phone calls as soon as I can. Yes.
See, and that's one of the things I really like about you is that you get that there's somebody on the other end of that phone who really needs help. And you do everything within your power to like get that person the help that they need as fast as you can. You know,
I try to do that. I know that if they apply for the program, if they call, it's because not because they are having fun calling here. No, because they need some help. They need some help, and the sooner the better they get that help. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not like send in an application and maybe you'll hear by Easter. Like, no, you're actually working on it.
No. In the application, it says that we could take up to 14 days, but that's not the case. I don't remember the last time that it took me 5 days to review an application. No, I try to do as soon as possible.
That's good.
So sometimes I ended up taking work home, but I comply with everything.
I understand completely. I understand. Yeah. And you know what? Working from home is something that has become kind of normal in the age of COVID.
Kind of normal, yes.
Yeah. Hector, I'm really glad that you had the time to come on today. It just shows again, like how much you're dedicated to what you're doing and to helping people. And I really appreciate you coming on today and sharing the Care Breaks program. And I promise I will work really hard to call it Care Breaks and not respite.
Okay. Either way, Care Breaks, respite. Yeah. So Deb, thank you again. Thank you very much for the invitation, for allowing me to talk to all that audience that you have out there, and that they depend on these kind of programs to get information and to get resources and to know about programs that they can use in order to make their life a little bit better and easier.
That's it. We're all in this together. We got to make life easier for each other.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
So today was absolutely amazing. We got a lot of information out there. I encourage you, if you checked in a little late, that you go back and watch it again, hit the like button, hit the share button. I mean, we're talking about over 250,000 people need the information, 250,000 people right here in Rhode Island who need the information that we talked about today. So it's really important that you help me get the word out as much as we possibly can, because we got to take care of our caregivers. We got to take care of each other. We're all in this together. It's important that we help each other. So please hit the like button, hit the share button, tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody you know that happens to be a caregiver that this program is available, and everybody qualifies for something. And Hector really does process things really, really quick. So I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And in the meantime, I hope that you are well and that you be kind. See you next week.
If you liked this video, please follow us on social media and subscribe on YouTube. For more information, visit rielderinfo.com or call 401-585-0509. If you have any questions, email deb@rielderinfo.com.